The stadium is packed once again, though this time the football field is empty. Outside the bleachers stand even more will-be spectators of the area's largest and best pyrotechnics display, the Maine West Haven High Independence Day fireworks show. The freshman soccer field between the stadium and the main road, which runs along the school, is filled with families camped out picnic style, while the far side past the stadium is blocked off for the pyrotechnics. Even the sidewalks along the main road are filled with standing room-only crowds. Across the main street sits a dark brown brick wall that displays the entrance to a townhouse community. The 10-foot wall makes an ideal vantage point for the teenagers sitting on top. This is where Jack and Scarlett sit hand in hand. Allison sits between Scarlett and Connor with her flask tucked under her leg. The crowds around them are all too engaged in their own conversations to pay mind to what the teens are talking about. Still, they keep a watchful eye out for anyone whose ears might be listening. "I still say he's next." Defiance frosts Jack's words. Scarlett looks around with a guilty conscience.
"Not so loud. But even if we all agree, how would we go about accomplishing this?"
"We already know where he lives. We make it happen there." Allison swigs from her flask as if the plan is that obvious.
"I don't think so. We need to find out what 51 knows. We need to handle this properly,"
Connor adds.
51?
Scarlett is a bit confused. Connor points to where an officer wears his badge.
51.
Scarlett taps her temple.
Gotcha.
Connor pulls the recorder out of his pocket.
"Oh, Allison, I found this cassette thingy. I think it was one of my parents'. I have the tapes, and I think they are good, but the recorder is broken. I need a usable one. I think I can hear my parents' voices again. Well, one of them at least."
Allison leans forward. "Mini cassettes, you said? 'Cause if it's cassettes, I think I can get you one." Connor nods.
"Cassettes. Thanks."
"Don't futz with it until I find you a new one. And especially don't touch the red button. That could erase the tape if it winds up working somehow," Allison warns. Jack raises his hand. "Yes, Jack?" Allison calls on him. "We, better get back to the matter at hand. We still need a plan of attack," Jack points out. "Information gathered and all."
"He's not wrong," Connor confirms. "And if we aren't planning the surprise at his home, then we might need more than just us."
Scarlett, staring out into the crowd, sees the leather-clad Duncan and a group of his misfit friends scanning the scene while smoking cigarettes and passing a flask around. Duncan looks up to Scarlett, exhaling a drag of his cigarette. He gives her a smiling nod. Scarlett smiles back and gives a nervous wave. She turns to her friends.
"I know we have to keep everything we've learned a secret, but what if we had help?"
"What the hell does that mean?" Allison bluntly asks while taking another swig.
"Well, what if I know someone who knows people and all of us have a mutual enemy?"
She stops and waits to see if everyone else is on the same page. They all give half nods, indicating a mutually confused understanding.
"We need him dealt with because of his actions against our families. This other group doesn't like him simply for his profession's profiling of youth. What if we came together in a mutual, even if concealed, understanding for a chain of events?"
Scarlett lays out.
"We still need more info on what's going on at a root level," Connor reminds. "That's fine. I mean, when the time comes,"
Scarlett clarifies. A voice from the base of the wall calls up to them. "You get a chance to talk to her for me?" They all look down at a bald-headed Duncan, the epitome of a wrongfully profiled youth with misdirected anger. Scarlett turns to her friends with a Cheshire smile on her face.
"This is what I mean by people."
She looks down at Duncan.
"Haven't seen her in a while. I don't think she'd miss tonight, though."
Duncan huffs out of disappointment and looks around at the wall. "How the hell did you get up there?" Scarlett makes a grand motion to the back side of the wall.
"There's room if you wanna."
Duncan turns before glancing back at Scarlett, nodding toward his friends. "I think they need me over there." Scarlett nods in understanding as Duncan heads back to his friends.